like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending.
This is your moment of clarity. Tinder took away the one remaining restriction from people fucking all the time. The one thing that got in the way of that happening, the one thing was friends, usually friends of the girl, going, ew, him? Oh, you just met him. He's such a loser. He's a loser at a bar. Gross. I mean, through all of time, like forever, like in Egypt, that girl existed. In ancient Egypt, there was that girl. It was like, ew, him? Like, that was the one thing forever. The ancient Roman times, there was, ew, him? Like, that girl has been around forever, and it was the one thing that slowed down rapid fire fucking. Just clothes torn off, fluids flying everywhere like Blue Man Group. The one thing was just, ew, you wouldn't, would you? But now that thing has been taken away, at least for people on Tinder, because they can go fuck some random guy randomly all the time. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I actually think it's probably a good thing. It means a lot. A lot of people are able to have sex. It means a lot of psychopaths are able to get laid. And I am not saying that all of the millions of people, I know some of you are watching right now, all the millions of people who use Tinder are psychopaths. I'm not saying that. Don't misunderstand me. Most are not. Most are not. I have friends who use it. Most are not. But Tinder does help men and women who cannot make it past a second date. It is good for those people. It's perfect for people who have to use just every trick in the book, just throwing everything in the kitchen sink just to seem normal for an hour, just for 1 hour to seem like some sort of human being that can fit into society. And you, before this time, was never able to get past a second date. Tinder is great for people where acting normal is like putting a costume on a cat. It's not going to last long, and it looks uncomfortable the whole time, from beginning to end. Really, it's like a gorilla in a tuxedo. For those people where acting normal is a gorilla in a tuxedo. They're only going to sit still and seem like a person for so long before they throw their poop at a wine steward. You know those people. I know you know those people. And if you're one of those people, then Tinder is for you. It's for you. By the time the other person realizes that you're a fucking gorilla who just put on a suit and pretended to be a human being, the hookups, it's already over. And you're walking out the door and they're like, well, I don't care that he's a gorilla. He's walking out the door. So it's perfect for them. Again, I'm not saying that's everyone on Tinder. That's not most people on Tinder, but it's some. And I think it's probably an important gift to society that many of our sociopaths can get laid now. That's probably a great thing. Imagine how much harm and violence and manipulation and just being shitty has come out of sexual frustration. Huge amounts of death and suffering and misery and most of what Ronald Reagan did, most came from just men being like, oh, I need to fuck something. I'm bored with my hand. I'm drawing a mustache on it. I'm kind of tired of that. I need someone to fuck. Just someone. That's it. I'm robbing a liquor store and I'm probably shooting someone. I need it. So Tinder is great because those sociopaths are getting laid. And again, not everybody on Tinder is a sociopath, but I'm saying every sociopath is on Tinder. And now that we have this societal release valve for all that pent up cum, that's great. All that pent up is very good. It's very good to have that valve. It's good for society. I hope someone's cleaning it though, because it's holding all the cum. It's probably, if no one's cleaning, it's probably a pretty sticky valve. But think about it. Over the past 30 years of presidents, Who is the one that has bombed and obliterated the fewest other countries? We're just talking about bombing. It's Bill Clinton. Now, I'm not saying I'm a fan of his. I don't even like him. He did horrible shit. He imprisoned millions of people. He pushed the drug war. He repealed Glass-Steagall. He passed NAFTA. He's a horrible human being. So I'm not saying I like him. I'm just saying literal bombs dropped on people. He was like a relative peacemonger compared to the others. And why? Because he was getting some pussy on the side. He had that release, right? Monica Lewinsky saved millions. Millions. She saved more lives than any president we've had. Give her some goddamn... She needs a monument. She needs a Medal of Freedom. She needs a Peace Prize. She is... Because men are monsters. Most men are monsters. And powerful men, presidential men, are bigger monsters. They're the worst monsters. And Lewinsky took a hit for the team, man. She took a hit for the team and saved millions of lives. Schindler and his list have nothing on Monica. Nothing. She puts him to shame. That's been your moment of clarity. Check out all of my other stuff, including my TV show Redacted Tonight at leecamp.net. Thanks. Keep fighting.